She went on the microphone and she started going.
I ain't the happiest of niggas, I'm just seeing through these dark figures. In the nighttime I could die. Once I hear that chime, gon' hear slime, tell your rhymes and pay those fines. I'm sipping on that line while my baby in the back crying. I'm trying, I swear that I'm trying, yeah. I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying. I swear that I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying, yeah. I swear that I'm trying. Nah, I ain't lying. I'm hoping that I pull through, knock down no pool cue. Sun and sky, love that view. Facts, no fiction.
This is
Cat
Food
Niggas
by
get to
Rod Naz.
Yeah, you know, no dog food. Cat food. Shout out to my cats out there, man.
Link in the description. You know, all of that.
Yeah. Especially shout out to Rod Naz.
Shout out to all the small artists out there, man.
Again, if you're a small artist, send that shit over.
Yeah, just hit us up on Instagram.
Slide through the DM.
Instagram on here. Put it in the comments. Tell us what you want. What you trying to get on here. We don't ask for anything, man. We're not gonna ask for you to post us or anything like
literally,
that. You know?
literally, if you're just good, we just want to play you and spread you out, man. Spread you out, man.
Growing up, I lived in constant fear of sounding gay.
Man, I'm an artist myself, so I would appreciate if people did that to me. So why not?
Yeah, why not give back to other people, you know? And that goes for not even just musicians, you know? And you can be any genre, by the way, but, you know, artists too, drawing, graphic design, all that. Actually, a girl I knew from high school, her name's Marin. Her IG will be in the description, but here's some of her pictures right here. And, yeah.
Pretty fire.
Her shit is amazing. Go look at her Instagram.
Hit her up. She'll do commissions.
Yeah, she'll do commissions.
You know, really good artist. So
yeah,
shout out to her.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your bald face, man.
Oh shit, I forgot, dude. I keep forgetting.
Bro, this guy looks like an egg, bro. You open a 12-pack carton, bro. You see 12 of his head in there. Bro, you know what else? Where's my hat? Where'd my hat go?
Look at his hair, bro. He looks like Fabio.
Bro, I look like a fucking...
Look like an ugly Fabio, boy.
Shut up, bro. I look
Fabio
like...
with the fucked
I look
up
like I
hairline,
play acoustic guitar fast as hell. That's what I look like.
Nah, you're Fabio with the fucked up hairline.
I look like...
Fabio with strong-ass forearms, no biceps looking ass boy.
Hey, chill my Popeye arms, man. I have a mane. This that northern mullet, boy.
Fabio with the wife beater goatee head ass.
Hey, chill, man.
Yeah, man. You see.
Boy, you got that pervert chin, son.
Nah, my whole shit is coming back.
This guy looks like he grabs babies. He looks like he kidnaps strollers.
I don't look like that at all.
He does.
There's gonna be a poll in the top right of the YouTube video. Say who looks more like a pedo, okay? Me or him?
I look innocent as fuck, dude.
Nah,
I look
bro.
like I beat pedos.
You look like you run to the park with a trench coat looking ass.
I look like a hunt pedo.
Oh, surprise! Oh,
he looks like he pretends he's 14 online. That's what he looks like. Hey, speaking of pedos, I think it's time for the segment.
The pedo
Everyone's
of the week.
favorite segment, pedo of the week. And you know who is our pedo of the week today?
I don't know. I don't even know. We're about to find out. I'm about to find out. You're about to find out.
It's a pervert we both know. A pedo we both know.
We both know?
We both know.
Is it Justin Coleman?
It is Mr. Justin Coleman.
Oh, man.
We both know this guy. Personally. Yeah, this guy's an actual pedophile. Throwback. This is a throwback, man.
All right, so as you can see by that headline, Justin at home and Justin at work. Alexandria Elementary School teacher charged with child pornography.
Yeah, this guy was a dildo, bro. Like, yeah, he was arrested when we were in 5th grade. Yeah, it was 5th grade. It was a year after we after 4th grade. He was a fourth grade teacher.
We weren't in his class.
He was a
some of our friends were though, man.
He was a dual language teacher. Like they taught like half in Spanish or something. Yeah. So he was basically like, I don't know. It was weird, man. Let's just scroll down.
Yeah, let's get a picture of this fat motherfucker.
I know there's a few on. Man.
Yeah. By the way, Interpol or like the Italian police were chasing him for God knows how long, but he was in the States as a teacher for a couple of years.
You know the weirdest part about this dude? Okay, so the guy was Italian. He was Italian. And he taught a Spanish class. He wore kilts and played the ukulele.
Yeah, he was a all-arounder, dude.
This guy, bro, fuck Pitbull. This dude was Mr. Worldwide, bro. He had victims in Italy, victims in Japan. He played the ukulele. He wore a kilt. This guy was Mr. Worldwide, for sure. He said he told ICE agents there was a Justin at home and a Justin at work. He was afraid that they would mesh together. Too bad, dude, bro.
There's no pictures of this.
I know there is some on Google.
There is though. There is.
Yeah, I know for sure.
Let's
The first two right there. Man.
Leafy is here, chin having ass.
Dude.
No chin, bro. It's just all neck.
Chest to chin, man. Chest to chin, dude. Man, he looks like the Michelin Man. But Milton. You know what he looks like? Like, actually? Like, dead serious. He looks like Jared Fogle before he lost weight. He looks like the before picture of Jared Fogle. And the wild part is they're both pedophiles. That's the craziest part.
That's the craziest part, man.
No, so if you know a guy that looks like this, watch out.
Yeah, don't let your kids go around him, okay? Don't let your kids go around.
Yeah, dude, look at him, man. Right. Imagine this guy playing the ukulele wearing a kilt. And the craziest part about his kilt was he sewed a pocket inside of his kilt that held a flash drive.
That held the pornography.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, my guy was doing deep fakes before deep fakes even existed. He was putting kids' faces on pornographic images.
Yeah, and it was his own students. He did some of his own students. This guy. This dude. Oh, he was a member on a website.
Oh, he was a member. Okay.
My guy was a frequent visitor of the dirty filth of the internet.
He had a collection that included 75,000 images and videos.
This guy was trying to get on Guinness, bro.
This shit is despicable, bro. Look at this guy, son.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Corrupt justice. I like how they say Yokota elementary school teacher when he was arrested, he was at a different elementary school. Yeah. They say no mention of his current.
Hey, this site is disgusting, bro. What is this font? They need to be in jail too.
I mean, like,
what are we looking at, dude?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Exit this out. You're gonna get a virus.
The ICE agents are about to come after me too. Oh shit! Why is Noah Lyles on here? Shout out to Noah Lyles, man. He's killing it. He's sponsored by Adidas. He's a track star. He went to our high school.
He probably took Mr. Coleman down. That's what he did.
He might have done.
Single-handedly. Yeah. Shout out to Noah Lyles though.
He's a young goat. We'll put his IG in the description too. You know. But yeah. So, all right. That's enough for this disgusting segment.
Yeah. You messing a lot of perverts on here. Hey, but man, elementary school had a lot of interesting characters, dude.
Yeah, man.
Haresnik. Shout
William
out to Mr.
Haresnik.
H,
man.
The
goat, dude.
The H.
The H man himself.
What is it? How do you... H. Yeah. Imagine that was an H.
Mr. H, you know, there was a game we played in elementary school called Junkyard. Took dodgeballs. But, you know, you can't play dodgeball in elementary because, you know, someone's about to get, you know,
hurt. Someone's about to get whacked.
Yeah, so, basically. like, you know, he would, he invent, or I don't know if he invented it, you know. Probably not.
I don't think he invented it.
Probably not, no.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you roll the ball, and if it hits you below the knee, like, yeah, basically below the knee.
It was like
you're out.
Dodgeball bowling.
Yeah.
So like, but everyone was a pin, and you could go everywhere.
Yeah, everyone was against each other, or they had like half and half, where you couldn't cross like the.
Oh, that game used to go wild sometimes. There was this one time in first grade. There was this kid named Wade. Wade stabbed a girl in a summer camp at the YMCA once with a pencil. But that's beside the point.
I didn't know that.
Anyways, the kid named Wade, he picked up this kid named.
Picked up a kid?
Yeah, because they had this final circle thing where it was like the
last. Oh, I remember that in like the half court circle.
Yeah, and they would roll the balls at each other. If the balls went out, they would basically like sumo each other out of the circle. So it was like last man standing.
Shout out Coke, by the way. Y'all already know what's going on.
Yeah, shout out. But anyway, the kid Wade picked up this other dude with this kid with braids. He picked him up and slammed him out of the circle. And Mr. H acted like that shit was normal, bro.
So that's normal, but when we cheated, I never cheated at that game, by the way. I was a good
I cheated
kid.
Maybe twice, but like
whenever we
But
cheated,
he didn't catch me those times. That's
okay. Yeah, so when he thought that we cheated, he would go like this.
Yeah, that was a classic H
And then you walked up to him. He would say, "Hey, what's going on? You know why you're over here?" He sounded like that, by the way. I'm not even bullshitting.
I don't know why I was scared of him as a kid.
He was like 6 foot tall, bald head, wrinkly, but like he seemed so intimidating. But then he had that.
My
voice.
guy had no hair.
No hair.
No eyebrows, no eyelashes,
Nowhere.
no arm hair, no nothing, man. He was butt naked.
He also, and the other coach in PE stated that he was 115 years old, and most of the kids believed.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of thinking about it now. I don't think that was true. But yeah, but he would have the most bullshit excuse when you walked up to him, and you would be like, "No, I didn't cheat." He said, "I have 4 eyes."
I got eyes in the back of.
That kid has 4 eyes too.
I got eyes in the back of.
And then he would ask the dumbass kid if they saw me cheat, and then the kid would go along with it because they were scared of him.
Yeah, and then we'd be sitting in timeout
until
bullshit. You for like 5 minutes, and then you had to admit that you cheated. Especially if you denied it, he wouldn't let you leave until you like accepted it that you were a cheater.
Yeah, so basically, only if you wanted to leave, you would have to basically go along and say you cheated.
Yeah. So one time I waited for an hour. I was like, "There's no way he's gonna keep me in here forever and miss all my classes." But after an hour, he didn't seem like he cared. So I was like, I just.
I was there for 2 hours actually. I beat you.
Damn.
I was sitting in his office for 2 hours on his couch like this. While he was shopping for fly fishing supplies. He was like, he called fucking, that fucking fish store, whatever the shit's called.
Bass Pro?
Yeah, Bass Pro Shops. He called them and he was like, "Hey, my daughter's swimsuit has a hole in it. I need a replacement." So basically, I just deal with that bullshit for 2 hours, and then he was like, he would just peek around his shoulder, because I was sitting right behind him the whole time. So he'd keep peeking to see if I was still sitting there, and if I was going to admit it. And then I was like, "Yeah, Mr. A-Shaw cheated." And then he was like, "Okay, you can go." Man, and then I ended up seeing him recently, maybe a few months back at Harris Teeter. And then I was like, "Hey, Mr. H!" And he turned around, and he saw me, and his like jaw kind of dropped, and his eyes went all wide, and he was like, he said, "Oh no."
You know, I think about that a lot, like, because a teacher can't remember all their students, right?
No,
but
the
like,
way he said, "Oh no,"
like
he knew who the hell I was.
But like, I think about that because I feel like most of my teachers, that especially the ones that I liked, I'm like, do they remember me? Because like I felt like I made a decent long-lasting impression.
I've seen a couple teachers at Target. They don't remember. They didn't remember.
Did you like them though? Like, did you actually like talk to them?
One of them was Miss Wilson,
the white history teacher
in 6th grade.
Shit.
Yeah,
she old though.
I've seen her like 3 times, and she just looks at me and walks by. Like she doesn't know who the fuck I am. And then there was also my 9th grade math teacher. I thought she would have knew who I was because she had to call my mom a few times. And, I was straight up failing her class pretty much. And I was in advanced math. I was like 2 years ahead of everyone, and I was failing. At the same time, like, am I dumb or am I smart, bro? Who knows?
Was it geometry? No, you were ahead of geometry. So what? Algebra 2?
Yeah, it was algebra 2 in 9th grade.
Oh, fuck that, man.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell I was doing that shit.
I was in geometry.
Oh man. Oh, and I did see my one teacher that did recognize me. It was like the most random teacher that I didn't think would recognize me. It was my 9th grade biology teacher, Mrs. Paul. I was doing cashier. I was covering for a cashier, and she walks in my line. She was like, "Hey!" And she was like, "It's like, you going to college?" I said, "No." She said, "Why not? You were so smart in my class." I was like, "Bull fucking shit, dude. You kick me out of your class all the time." And there was this one time in class, one of my friends, Alex, hey boy, he threw something at this kid's head, and the kid told Miss Paul, and Alex had to say sorry in front of the whole class, but I almost had to say sorry, but I was like, man, I wasn't part of shit. I don't know what he's talking about. I actually wasn't even part of it. Alex was just like, hey, I threw it at his head. I had no part of it, bro. I didn't condone that. I was nice to the kid.
One time in, I think it was 7th grade. Yeah, it was 7th grade. There was a food fight in the cafeteria.
Oh,
were you in there?
No. I wasn't part of it, yeah.
Did your lunch get held up, though, because of it or something?
No, because...
You had, like, the first lunch or some shit? No, I think I had, like, second or
it was weird, because we were in our math class would just eat...
Whenever?
As a math class.
Oh. That's whack.
Because I think it was done by grades, if I remember right. The lunches.
It changed every year. Our middle school experience was
7th
weird.
grade, yeah, it was done by grades. And that's why I wasn't part of that. It's because our math class ate with, like, a different grade.
Oh.
And that's why we all sat together.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had no...
Yeah, so I was there. I didn't throw shit, but I got held up because of it. They were like, the custodians, you know, and they had every right to say this. They were like, we're getting the principal because y'all are not leaving until you clean this because we are not cleaning this. This is unacceptable. And I mean, they got every right to say that, you know? They shouldn't have to clean shit that we're throwing around. And we sat there for a good 30 minutes till the principal finally came down and was like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Middle school was ridiculous as hell in general, bro.
One girl, Catherine, if you're watching this, I remember. We were going up the stairs from lunch one day, not that same day, but she slapped the shit out of my ass, bro.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She used to slap my ass, too. Yeah, she used to slap the hell out of my ass all the time, bro. I would walk inside the bus, and she'd be like, as I was walking by, I was like, what the fuck?
Babe, once again.
Talk to somebody?
Babe, once again. 7th grade.
Yeah, that was sexual harassment anyway.
Yeah, so I didn't ask for it. That's not his
fault. He didn't ask for the ass slapping. I didn't ask for the ass slapping. No one asked for the ass slapping. We just got our ass slapped. But middle school was weird as hell in general, man. There was like this, I don't know if I remember, but there were 2 like speakers that they had come. And the first speaker was really weird because she had something to do with monkeys. Like she used to talk to monkeys.
That was in middle school?
I think it was middle school.
No, that was TC. That was high school.
It was TC?
The gorilla bitch, right? Yeah, that was like 10th grade.
That was 10th grade. My bad. Yeah, actually that was high school. But anyways, I'm still going to talk about it. In 10th grade, yeah, it was.
Like, can we pause? All right, 10th grade. Jane Goodall, that's her name.
Jane Goodall? Yeah, the monkey lady.
Yeah.
Man, that shit, no one could take it serious, man.
Yeah, kids were laughing.
Because she started doing this, she started making the monkey sounds. She went on the microphone and she started going, ah! Bro, no one could fucking take it, bro. Everyone started geeking. And they were like, why is everyone laughing? Like, why aren't you guys taking it serious? I'm like, bitch, the bitch is making monkey sounds on the stage, man. In front of children. Underage people.
Yeah, we're like 16. Of course we're gonna laugh, dude.
Yeah, if a lady's fucking making realistic chimpanzee sounds in front of us, we're gonna fucking laugh.
16-year-olds laugh at anything anyways, but a bitch making chimp sounds? Yeah.
On a microphone in front of a crowd?
An auditorium full of... She is brave to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that in front of 1,000 kids.
Man, and there was another speaker they had come?
At TC, or can you remember?
It was 8th grade.
What was it?
I remember it was 8th grade because I had to write a letter to her, an apology letter, in Mr. Groom's class.
You were a bad kid, bro. What the fuck did you do?
No, it wasn't me. Everyone had to.
What'd you do? Or what did everyone do?
I don't know if every class had to, but our class definitely did.
Who was it, first of all?
The lady, she wrote books about hamsters. It was like she was talking about hamsters on the stage, like about her hamster books, and everyone was like, "Fuck this bullshit." So everyone was just having their own conversation while the lady was talking on stage. She was some famous author. It was some like hamster mouse books. Maybe you can find them somewhere. But yeah, she was like, "Why do you guys keep talking over me?" She said, "This is so disrespectful."
Oh, she left, right?
Yeah, and she
I
left.
remember that. I remember that.
Left.
Oh, okay.
Was it
okay,
hamsters? I feel like this would be the bitch.
This sounds kind of familiar, bro. No, she's from Germany. I mean, that doesn't mean she couldn't have came here, but it doesn't...
Maybe it was like a mouse book or like cats. It was cats, actually. I think, right? Popular. It was some sort of
cat book. Cat missed it. Okay, man.
No, just put popular cat books. Why are you putting authors? I don't know what the lady.
You remember the book?
I don't remember what she looked like. It was something about they were like superhero cats or like.
Let me bring in someone else real quick. Let me try and call somebody.
Oh, we're bringing in a cat.
He never answers. So like.
Yeah, this dude was fucking phony, man.
Hey. What? Hey. As I started saying this, I remembered the food review will be out 3 days prior to this video dropping. But if you're looking at this video but haven't seen the food review, it'll be on the channel. It'll be in the description. Click on that.
It would have been uploaded by the time this one's uploaded.
Definitely.
The food review is uploaded on the 14th.
Yes. Valentine's Day.
So, you and a loved one cuddling up, watching us eat. Sounds like a good Valentine's Day to me.
I have off that day, so I'll make sure it's uploaded before we leave Friday evening.
Fuck Target, man. When are you getting out, man? He needs to get himself a better job. I need to get myself a better job. I have an interview tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah, Well,
tomorrow
is Wednesday, the 12th.
It would have been, the 12th for you guys. I have an interview on the 12th. By the time this video is uploaded, actually, I'll give you an update next video. See if I got hired. If they didn't hire me, which they better hire me.
That's that would suck, man. Cock and balls.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to quit this Coke job, man. I mean, shout out to the Coca-Cola drink, but I'm sick of putting that shit on shelves, man. I'm sick of dealing with these managers yelling at me all the time, telling me to come back. You forgot to do something. I'm tired of it, man.
I'm tired of Target too, man.
Yeah,
once I get my license, I'm out of there.
I was at Target for 2 years, man.
Telling my boss, you gotta raise my pay by $10 or I'm gone. And we know how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
Money hungry motherfuckers.
And I really waited there for team lead. Didn't get that shit. They faked on me.
They were sucking you dry with that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. They were giving me all this extra work. They're like, fucking Danny was telling me, if you keep doing all this work, you're definitely gonna get team lead.
Yeah, fuck you, Danny.
I did extra fucking work. Didn't do shit.
Fuck you, Danny.
I just sat there.
Whenever I tell Danny I need help, he's like, "Oh, that sounds like a personal problem." So fuck you, Danny.
Fuck you, Danny.
Unless you're watching this, bro. I mean, I hope you have no problems at work, but like outside of work, like you can suck me, okay?
Yeah. Inside of work, love you, Danny. Outside of work, fuck you, Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
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 You sound like Eric Cartman right now.
Danny. Fuck you, Danny. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Danny.
I fucking hate you, Danny.
Fuck you, Danny.
Yeah, fuck you.
And fuck Maggie. And fuck Chris. And fuck Tiffany.
Fuck them boys.
And fuck...
Fuck all of them.
Rachel quit, by the way.
For real? Fuck that bitch, too.
She was cool sometimes. But yeah, fuck Rachel.
No, she didn't like me for some reason, man. Or give me a stink. She never liked me. I don't know why. I didn't do shit.
She always called me this other white guy at work. We don't look too similar, but
both Caucasian males, man.
Yeah, I was like, hey, that's racist, Rachel. What you trying to say? she started laughing. She was like, oh, stop. You know, I don't mean it like that. But I was like, I don't know, man. You might mean it like that.
Yeah, man, you should have called her a different name.
I don't call her Tiffany. Her and Tiffany look and sound similar, dude.
On the fucking walkie.
Yeah, they sound exactly the same.
They sound like the same person on the walkie-talkie.
Tiffany's first month, Rachel had been working there for a while, but Tiffany's first month, I was like, damn, Rachel is here every day, morning and night.
This bitch doesn't stop talking, bro. She's talking to herself on the walkie.
Hey, Rachel, come in. Hey, go ahead.
Why isn't no one stopping this bitch? She keeps talking.
She's having an aneurysm at work, dude. She's freaking out.
She's schizophrenic on the walkie, bro. What is she doing, man? Maggie, talk to this lady.
She actually quit because of Maggie, man.
Why?
Because Maggie wanted her to quit, and Rachel was like, I don't know why, I didn't find out the details, but Maggie was like, Rachel wanted to transfer, but Maggie wouldn't let her, so she was just like fucking her over until she would quit, pretty much.
Yeah, she wouldn't let anyone transfer. She didn't let my stepbrother transfer. Like, why,
bro? So Maggie, by the way, for y'all, she's like pretty high up on the Target line.
Yeah, she's like the store team lead, but even then she's like real close. She's in cahoots. She's in cahoots with the big dogs.
She got connections.
Yeah, she's got Target connections out the booty hole, man.
However, though, she do be shitting her pants when her boss's boss is coming to work. Yeah. Robert. Do you know Rob?
I don't know Robert. Yeah,
I've never met him. He's supposed to, like, every time that he's supposed to come, Maggie like cancels or like he cancels. Because either something's wrong or like he just is
that lady had an issue.
Yeah, she's a cunt.
Speaking of ladies who had issues, man, there was this one guest, this one customer that would come in.
Ooh, I got another one right after you, man. Go ahead though.
We may be talking about the
talk your shit, King.
I know there's this lady with this fur hat.
Is she
of African descent?
Oh, okay. Is she like African or African American?
She didn't have an accent, but she dressed, pretty traditional.
She old?
Traditionally African. Yeah.
Do you know her name?
I don't know her name, but that lady, she always came in with a fucking vengeance, bro. She was angry as hell at the world. She hated the world, man.
It might be the same bitch, low key.
That bitch, she hated the fucking world, man. My second week there, it was only my second week.
Oh, I think it is the same bitch. I think you told me this story before.
Yeah, I was sitting there. This isn't even my fucking department, bro, and I was new. So she walks over here. Hey, you have any more turkey? And I said, she was looking for a particular size or whatever, or brand or something.
The Giant, bro. It's across
the
street.
I scanned that shit. I said, no, we're all out. She said, sounds like you're trying to hide them all for yourself. I said, here, look, zero. It says 0 on it. She said, no, I gotta talk to someone else. You're trying to keep them for yourself. And I said,
so ridiculous, bro.
I said, okay. And then fucking Jeff came over. Dickhole manager. He was like the male version of Maggie.
A coke sniffer, by the way, in his office.
Yeah, he got fired for doing coke. But that's besides the point. This man comes over. He's like, what's the issue? And I said, this lady, just ask her. She was like, is there any more of this turkey? And he said, well, let me scan it. Boop. He scans it. We don't have any more, ma'am. You're trying to hide it all for yourself. Bro, she started saying, she brought someone else over. They scanned it. They're hiding it for themselves. So she just stomped out the store. And then there was a second time I met this lady, maybe a month later. And I was like, oh, shit. Because she's ingrained in my head. Every time I saw her, I knew who the hell it was. Like, I saw thousands of people. But that lady stayed ingrained in my head. Second time I saw her, maybe a month after that occurrence. So I've been working there maybe a month and a half. She comes in looking for Vaseline. I'll show her the Vaseline.
I haven't seen a shortage of Vaseline in that store my whole year and a half working there.
There wasn't a shortage of Vaseline. This was the issue.
Okay.
I show her the Vaseline. We got little jars, we got medium jars, we got big jars. There's a variety of Vaseline. We got different smells, different flavors, whatever, bro. You know, all the Vaseline you may need. The Vaseline wasn't big enough for her. Bitch, how much Vaseline you need? Bro, the jar was this big. Is that not big enough?
You don't need a lot of Vaseline, dude.
What's she doing? Rubbing it all over her body? What the hell? Why you need so much Vaseline? And then there was a third time she came in. I was doing the cashier and I'm like, la 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 la, you know, having a good old time scanning shit. Boop boop. She comes in and I see her in the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. She comes. I'm like, everything's going good. I said, how are you? You know, I was trying to be so fucking kind, man. I put on this fake voice. I said, how are you today? And, you know, a little fruity right there, a little touch of fruit. And she said, I'm fine. She didn't ask how I was. That kind of hurt. But I was like, okay, you know, this is going somewhat smooth. So I started just bagging everything. I was rushing though. I was going quick as hell, man. I was like, do.
By the way, his job is like the store slut. Like he's in every department, like all around.
Yeah, that was basically my job. It sucked.
Just getting passed around.
Yeah, I was.
That's why you're hearing him talk about all these different areas. You know, market, the the health, skincare
everywhere,
section.
bro. I was that Target Renaissance man. But anyways, I was getting all that shit done. I was almost done scanning, and then she hits me with a question. She's like, "You have any chapstick?"
Why is she asking it in the line, bro, when you're almost done?
Fuck, do I know? That's what my question was. I was like, there's a couple options right there. She said, oh, I don't want none of those. I said, well, there's some in the aisle all the way over there. She said, well, I'm already in line, so someone's going to have to get it for me.
Oh, one of those.
I was saying, what the fuck, lady? If your lips were dry, you should have obtained a fucking chapstick while you were out and about. So I bring in my mans. He was like basically like the little manager of the cashier people and his ex-boyfriend. He was cool as shit. But anyways, he comes through. He's like, hey, what you need, lady? And she's like, hey, can you grab me a chapstick? He was like, okay. And he asked her what brand or whatever. She told him. He went over and she started yelling at me because supposedly he was taking too long. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So I kept going on the walkie. I was like, hey, you almost done with that chapstick? He was like, hey, I got stopped by another customer. I'm going to go get it in a second. And he kept getting stopped by customers on his way over there while I had to deal with this lady yelling at me the whole time, bro. I was like, oh my God. So she finally leaves and there was this old lady, like a different old lady behind her. Mm-hmm. She was like, oh, I'm sorry you had to deal with that, dear. Like everyone behind her was being so apologetic to me. They acted like I went through the war or something. Like I was a veteran.
Okay, so it's definitely probably the same bitch. So my encounter with her, I work in electronics. And honestly can't remember what she came back there for. But she was being a bit of a cunt, you know.
As always. Not
very nice. This manager, Matt, who's the most kiss-ass dude. Like, it takes a lot to piss off old Matty. Like, you know, he's pretty calm, pretty patient. Yeah. He came over because he saw that, like, you know, she was getting frustrated with me. And,
continue.
And he was like, hey, what's the problem? And, I think she was paying with a check. I'd never taken a check
before.
Those
people are so annoying.
I never taken a check before because who the fuck uses a check, you know? So I was trying to figure it out. You know, it's not too difficult, but I mean, I worked in a different store and their check processing was much simpler, much quicker. This one was kind of confusing. Needed to like scan their ID or like put in some ID number. And I was like, can I see your ID please? And she was like, for what? I ain't giving you my ID. I was like, it literally says I need your ID, and I flipped the screen around. And she was like, okay. She took out her wallet, gave me the ID, and there was like this little barcode I saw on the back. So I was like, okay, it's probably there. But it was being covered by some shit she taped over it. And she was like, you ain't removing that, I was like, okay, I don't really know what to do then. Can you like, do you know what number I need? She was like, can you not read? I was like, bruh, I'm trying to help you, son.
It was definitely the same bitch. She had that same attitude.
So Matt came over. He helps me process the check. And she's giving him attitude because of me fucking up something that I'd never done before. And he explained to her that I hadn't done it before because I told him that. And he was like, thank you for your patience, whatever. And he's like, if there's anything else I can help you with, you know, then please let me know. And she was like, oh, you're one of those kiss asses, huh? Like, you know, like, she was like, you don't want to help me. And he was like, I'm sorry. And she's like, you heard me? Or are you deaf? Because he's blind, so you got to be deaf too, huh? Y'all are a good pair. And he was like, have a good night, man. He started to walk away, and she was yelling at him. Like, oh, you running away, huh? You all scared? He calls security to come escort her out the building. And yeah, that's that. She comes back another time.
I heard about this.
She comes back another time. Can't remember what she was there for this time either. But she ended up coming to me again, my unlucky self. And this time, started arguing with me over nothing. And she was like, you know what? I remember you. And I was like, she said, I remember you. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember you too. You're that lady that got kicked out, huh?
You said that?
I swear to God on my life I did, son. I was so pissed off. I was not taking shit from this old ass bitch, man. I was like, oh yeah, you're the lady that got kicked out, huh? She said, excuse me? She's like, who are you talking to like that? I was like, you. I was like, you're not about to sit here and disrespect me.
Honestly, I was being way too nice to her, bro. I should have.
Yeah, I wasn't as new as you were, so I didn't care what the repercussions were, bro. I was like saying whatever the fuck I wanted to say.
Yeah, if it was me on like my last month there, I would have ripped her, bro. Yeah, I would have ripped her because I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, so eventually she started to calm down. I just started to ignore her, trying to get her out of my fucking face, get her done with the transaction, and yeah. I think after that, after I helped her, she left. Came back a third time with some old ladies with her. They were getting a TV.
I don't understand how she has friends.
Me either.
I'm being dead serious. This lady is the devil, bro.
So, she asked for help to look for a TV. I'm like, well, what are you looking for? And she's like, I don't know. Now, why are you coming to buy a TV? If you don't know what you're looking for. If you're that type of person, hate to say it, man, but fuck you. That's a big purchase. Don't come just willy-nilly coming to grab something. Don't do it. It's stupid. It's a mistake.
Especially a big purchase like that. That'll cost you hundreds.
Yeah, but she told me she wanted a small TV just, you know, for her room. I was like, well, kind of contradicts each other because I would want a big TV for my room, as you can see. I'm not trying to flex or anything.
Oh shit, dude.
Nah, it's not that
rich boy.
It's not that big, dude. But yeah, she's like, I want like a small one. I was like, okay. And after like 10 minutes of looking at the small TV, she finally just said, just give me that one. And I said, okay. And I threw it in her cart, and then she walked away. Thank God. And that was my 3 interactions with her. Yeah, the second time, I was like, oh, yeah, you're that lady that got kicked out, huh?
One of the security, you were telling me that they were trying to ban her. Or they were going to ban her.
Rachel told me she is, but she kept coming back. Or like they were trying to get Maggie to ban her or something, but she wouldn't do it. For some fucking reason.
Because every time she's there, she causes an issue.
I wish Maggie was there. Because, like, Maggie's a bitch, right?
No, I've seen Maggie be a bitch to customers.
Yeah. I've seen it too. One time, this guy came back to electronics and he said, over the phone, the Target mobile person told me that I could get this iPad for cheaper than it said or whatever. And I was like, hey man, I'm sorry if she told you that, but that's not the case. He's like, can I speak to the manager? I was like, all right. I was like, I'll take you to guest services. Go up to the front. I see Maggie. I'm like, bet. Let's go. I'm like, that's actually the main head honcho right there. If you want to go talk to her. He was like, okay, bet. Walks over to her.
He didn't know what he was in for.
He was like, yeah. So I called, and she was like, mm-hmm. He said 2 words, and she's like, mm-hmm, uh-huh, mm-hmm. Every 2 words, she's mm-hmm, uh-huh. And then at the end, she was like, yeah, nothing I can do about that. Sorry. She's like, I can give you 5% off your next purchase if you want, but that's all I can do. And he was like, but I left work and drove 10 minutes to come here. And she was like, yeah, I can give you 5% off your next purchase if you want. Or like, he came back over to me. He didn't even say shit to her. He came back over to me and he's like, I'll just take the iPad, man. I'm already here.
Could have just went to Best Buy, maybe.
Low key.
Across the street. Man, the managers were always bitches at that store, man. There was this guy, and he called me over. He was like, hey, so I think it was like FIFA 19 and Madden 19.
Yeah.
And Madden was like $40, FIFA was like $60. Something like that. But
Can you match the price?
Yeah.
It's not the same game, you fucking...
Yeah, the FIFA game was
idiot.
sitting where the Madden one was. Oh. Not my fault.
Yeah, he doesn't work in that section.
Not my fault. And he calls me over, he's like, so, since this is in the wrong spot, can you match it?
Did it have a sales sticker or like the actual sticker was?
It was like the shelf tag, the tag. It was just in the wrong... It was just one thing over. And then I was like...
I think that does have to get honored.
It depends how many there are.
Oh, okay.
I think if 3 is on the wrong spot, then it gets honored. It's like 3 or more. But if it's only one thing, anybody could have moved it, bro.
I mean, was it in the lockup case?
No.
Oh, it was just on the... Oh, then I thought you meant in the lockup case, because if it's in the lockup case, then we do have to honor it.
No, it was on an open case. So anybody could have moved it. Literally anybody that walked there could have moved it.
Okay, yeah. Now I know what you're...
So I was like, no, we can't. Well, I can't switch the price. The FIFA is $60, Madden is $40. I can't. Sorry, dude. Yeah. He said, I used to work in Target, and that's not true. I was like, bro, everybody says they used to work at Target.
I'm hit, bro.
Everyone used to work at Target, apparently.
This guy, he pissed me off so bad, dude. He came the other day, asked me for a copy of Modern Warfare for the PS4, the newest Call of Duty. And we've had problems with that game since its release, where it's saying we have a shit ton, but we don't. Now, unless just some idiot just somehow lost a box of them or something, we don't have them, but it says we do. So, the guy, he asked me, and I scan it, and it says we have 0 on the floor, 0 in the back, but like 26 on hand or some shit. Mm-hmm. And I just told him, I'm like, nah, we don't have it. Sorry, man. I was like, we've had issues with this shit forever. We're not getting any copies. We haven't had any copies. He's like, okay. And then he walks over to his girlfriend. He's like, I used to work here, babe, so I know they got some. He's like, can you check the back? And I was like, says we don't have any and we haven't got a delivery in months. So, sorry. Like, we don't have it. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay. I'm like, okay, but go back to doing my job. 2 minutes later, hear a call from customer services. They're like, hey, electronics, you have a guest up here. He's looking for a game. I was like, okay, I'll be right there. So I walk up there. What do you know? It's the same dude with his girlfriend. I go talk to her. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, yeah, they said that they checked online. It says we have the game. So, like, can you go look for it, please? I'm like, dude, if you've worked here for at least a month, you know that the online numbers are not correct with what we have in store. Apparently, she's just a dummy, so she doesn't know. But
yeah, guest services, they're always
stupid idiots, incels, dumbasses. But so I'm like, okay, I'll go check. So I check both the back rooms, all over the place, nothing. And I'm not going back up there. So I'm just like, hey, can you tell the guy we don't have the fucking game? She didn't hear me, so she says, hey, how's it going on finding the game? These walkies are ass, bro. The new ones? I don't understand. Mm-hmm. But I said it again. I said, hey, no, didn't find it. Can you tell them we don't have it, please? Go to another store. What's the point of waiting here for 30 minutes? Because you used to work
There's
here.
A store 15 minutes away. Another Target.
There's a Best Buy 5 minutes away. There's a GameStop across the street.
I don't know.
Just about the principle for that dude, I guess, bro. Let me prove
this
guy wrong.
Yeah, let me prove I used to work at Target, bro. Good job, man. You used to work at Target. How happy are you?
Used to work here when you were making minimum wage, dude.
Yeah, used to get paid less.
At least I get 14 an hour now. He got like half. Probably.
That's crazy, man. When I started, it was dead ass.
11.50 or 12 or something like that.
It was 11.50. Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Lots changing.
It should be 15 soon.
That's crazy. I mean, it'll make a good part-time side job for people. Wouldn't recommend it full-time.
Yeah, no.
At all.
Even part-time, like, don't work too hard, okay? Like, even if you have a good work ethic and you pride yourself in your work, like, honestly, man, it's just not worth it.
I mean, it depends on which Target we're working at, to be honest. Like, I don't know how bad it is to work at other locations.
Yeah, but for our store, if they see that you're half decent, they'll take advantage of you. They'll promise you shit that you're not gonna get. That, like, yeah. Yeah,
I felt used as hell, man. Yeah, there was this one time, Maggie told me it was called zoning, but it was basically just organizing. Yeah. The whole toy section and sporting goods section.
During the middle of a Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah.
During the hot time of the year, like, getting close to Christmas, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was basically the holidays. People were shopping the hell out of it, and it was a weekend. So, I'm like, why would I do that in the middle of the fucking day? That's supposed to be done at the end of the day. When it starts dying down and we're about to close.
Yeah, you supposed to start at like 8 p.m. and we close at 12.
So I was like, okay, let me waste my time doing that shit. So I try. I get like halfway through toys or whatever. I'm like, I'm about to call out. I mean, clock out. But she calls me over and she's like, sporting goods isn't done. I said, yeah, I've been doing toys. It's hard to do. Like, we're in the middle of a weekend. And she, like, every time I fix something, it gets ruined again. Like, this is stupid. And she says, I only told you to do sporting goods. Bitch, no you didn't.
She's done that to me before, too.
You told me to do that whole ass section. And then, what's a situation that was even worse than that was my last 2 weeks there.
They were running this guy dry.
Yeah, they were fucking killing me. And I was like, why am I going to continue to work hard when you're purposely trying to kill me? I'm just going to start slacking off. So it was like, it wasn't my official last day. I just made it my last day. It was like probably a week into my 2 weeks. They gave me 8 of these big ass vehicles to do. Basically, these U-boats packed full of boxes for toys. All toys, and I had to zone toys, or like organize it, and then help someone else with their zone. And then I did like 3 of the U-boats, 3 out of the 8. I didn't even start zoning. It was like an hour before close, And so, like, the manager, she called me. She said, so, when are you going to start zoning? I was like, oh, I'll start pretty soon. She said, we're about to close. I was like, yeah, I'll start pretty soon. I got you. And so she walks away. And then
It's Iris, right?
Yeah, and then I call
Fuck you too, Iris.
Yeah, I call out for my 15 as soon as she walks away. And I kept my walkie on in the break room so I could hear her freak out. She starts freaking out on the walkie. She's like, Miles! And she calls this dude I don't mess with. She calls him, and they have to zone the whole section for me. Plus, I left 5 U-boats in the back, undone, and that was my last day. I was like, fuck this shit, man. They keep using me, man. They're trying to overwork me. That's not even a normal workload. People would normally do like 2 U-boats maybe, and then they start zoning with a reshot.
Yeah, and then 2 of the managers, the next day, or like a couple of days later, they know I'm good friends with him. They're like, your man's Miles, no call, no showed. What's up with that? I was like, I don't know, dude. You gotta ask him. I was like, that's not my issue, bro. Like, why are y'all asking me? It's weird.
I know. Every time they saw one of us, we used to talk about the other one.
Yeah.
Like Danny would see me. He's like, "What's up with your man's Adam?" That's how they would always say, "What's up with the man's?" Like, bitch, ask him, bro. We're not fucking conjoined twins. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know what the fuck, man.
Like, we're pretty close, but we don't know what's going on 24/7.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't have surveillance on this dude. A fucking GPS tracker on my man's. Because Matt used to always catch us talking together. He's like, "Ha! I got you again." You pop out the fucking corner.
Not that one. So one time, he told me to help out in toys, which is where he was at nighttime. So we were like organizing it, and we get to the same aisle. So we're talking. What, are we supposed to sit in silence? He comes around the corner. He goes, "Caught y'all again." You remember that shit, right? Yes, bro. He's like, "Caught y'all again. Separate,
and
please."
We just looked at each other like this. Like, what? What the fuck?
You told me to help him, dude. What do you mean you caught us again? Call me helping him? Congrats, dude.
They were the biggest cornballs in the world, bro. They took their job way too seriously. It's a fucking retail store, man. Calm down.
So his name at work is Miles, right?
It's my last name.
Yeah. The alternative to miles is kilometers. So on the walkie one time, I said something kilometers, and Matt asked him. He's like, "So y'all are using code words now?" What a fucking idiot, man.
Fucking code words, bro. I was like, it's just like a joke. What are you talking about, man? Bro, we used to fuck around with the name tags all the time. Like, he wore a Miles name tag when I got fired.
Oh yeah. So the bitch that
fired, I left.
Yeah. The bitch that had to clean up his section that one night. She was the manager. I came into a closing shift wearing his name tag. She looked at me and she just stared at my chest where it was. She just looked away from me in disgust. She was like, "So Miles, you're clocking in, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm here."
I used to wear this dude's name tag. He got fired for coming to work drunk. So I would wear his name tag and people would be like, "Why the fuck are you wearing that?"
What was his name?
Why can't I think of it? I don't know. I forgot his name. Oh, Charles. It was Charles. Yeah, I used to wear his name tag. Because he was the one that trained me, so you know. Shout out to Charles.
Shout out to the drunk dude training you.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He talked funny as fuck. "Hey, this is Charles."
It's because he was slurring his words, bro.
But he sounded so weird.
Because he was drunk, dude.
And he would laugh like this. Yeah. We used to wear this name tag called Jap. It said Jap on it.
Yeah, it's not something that we created. We don't have access to that, to the name.
Yeah, we can't print out name
tags. That's someone's
ourselves.
name.
That was literally someone's name.
And they tried to get me in trouble for wearing it.
Yeah, they were like, "That's racist." I was like, That's someone's actual name that applied here."
I mean, sure, we're wearing it because, you know, it's a racial slur and we were trying to be funny. and it just happened to be someone's name as well. That's why we were wearing it.
It was just funny as hell. That was someone's name, bro. I waited 2 weeks for someone named Jap to clock in. They never did. So I was like, I'm taking that fucking name tag, bro. That shit's funny as fuck. Who the hell is named Jap? They better have been Asian, man.
Yes,
That's all I'm saying.
So my friend at work, he was like, hey, make sure you don't wear that again, cause Danny of all people is trying to take it from you. This guy makes suicide jokes. He makes racist jokes on the daily, and he's talking about.
He made fun of one
of our coworkers passed away.
Yeah, he made fun of it. So like, how are you gonna be?
You're the police on jokes.
Yeah, how are you gonna be Mr. Social Justice when you're the one making jokes about people's deaths, man? Like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Little midget Spartacus. Dude is ugly as hell, man. Dude got jailhouse tattoos. He looked like he got his tattoos in jail and he never stepped foot in a prison. That's wild. This guy got closet tattoos. He got his shit done in a shed. Yeah, but fuck that job, man. Fuck Target. Fuck Wally World. And those retail jobs are trash, man. I feel for everyone in a retail job. I feel for you. I feel for my past self.
Yo.
Hey!
I'm gonna go get my food.
Don't fuck your food, dude.
Hey, fuck your food, man.
Wow.
Fuck you.
You guys make another podcast episode?
Hell yeah,
I'm
man.
doing it right now, dude.
Yeah, you're part of it now.
You're live, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, but hold on, okay? So this bitch came to TC. No, Hammond. A while ago, right? When we were there. And she was doing like a segment. She was like an author or something, right? And nobody cared about her shit. So everyone like started like talking, and then eventually she just got up and left. So a lot of the classes had to like write apology notes. Do you remember who it was? Do you even remember that situation?
You remember the books?
An author came?
Yeah, it was an author, and everyone kept talking because no one gave a fuck about her books.
So then she just got up and left, and then all the teachers got pissed.
It was in
us.
8th grade.
I don't know.
Man, we thought you could provide some insight, man. You're fucking us up, dude. I thought you were gonna be an expert.
I don't remember shit.
I should have known you would.
Yeah, bro. This is the Rojo Mexican we're always talking about.
Oh yeah. Can I show you, dude?
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get my food.
No, let me show you, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna see your Rojo-ness. Oh, look. Look at a redhead Mexican. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that shit is not seen.
Bro,
real
that's
life.
crazy, son. This guy's a rarity. It's like catching a leprechaun.
He's
dude.
a rare
It's
Pokemon.
not that rare.
Bro, I'm gonna shoot a net at you and catch you, bro. Sell you.
I'm a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
All right, homie.
He's like one of those Japanese Beyblades, to be honest. Yeah, that was shout out to
that's Jose, dude.
shout out to the Rojo Mexican.
He
man.
called me back for the first time.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know how long.
Yeah, dude never calls.
I mean, we talk like in between me calling him, but he just never calls back. You know, he's like, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want,
man?
What do you
He
want?"
never picks up though.
Yeah,
Ever,
never.
man. If you call him,
I could tell him I'm on my deathbed, about to pass out on the streets, and he'll be
Jose,
like,
help me, I'm in a trunk. He's not picking that. He's
what do
not
you
picking
want?
What do you want? What do you want me to do? Man has never picked up a phone in his life, bro. Scam callers can't get him. He calls back, what do you want? What do you want? Have you ever seen Fuel Line drag racing? Top Fuel drag racing?
I don't think so.
Them shits go so fucking fast, man.
I might have seen it, but
That shit makes my car look slow.
Okay, we're good. I've seen these cars before.
These shits go so fucking fast.
Yeah, they got that big ass bar at the end, so they don't fucking fly.
Crazy
into the air.
fun fact about them.
Looking at the wrong area. If you're trying to talk to the viewers.
I know. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think. My mind I talk faster than my mind goes. I don't know if you've ever noticed. You probably have.
I have.
Yeah, because like I lose track of what the hell I'm saying halfway through the sentence sometimes.
That happens to me all the time.
It literally happens to me every sentence. I think I got dropped. But anyways, fun fact about this shit is they hit 0 to 60 before their back wheel even passes the line. Think about that.
That's ridiculous.
Look, 3.5 seconds, they went to 334 miles per hour. What the hell, bro? That doesn't even sound...
So if y'all don't know anything about this, I know one thing, that they have like this big ass bar at the back of their car, because otherwise they would literally fly. They would start flying.
Yeah.
It keeps them grounded. I know that the motorcycles that do this too have that, because they would hit accelerate and then they would flip backwards, pretty much.
This shit is insanely fast, man. Scary fast. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, you barely have time to process it.
It sounds amazing.
They gotta all wear earmuffs. 3.5 seconds to 334 miles per hour. Imagine the G's you're feeling.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Like, you're just feeling in your stomach just going up, man. Fuck that shit.
We didn't really watch any videos today, so that's the one.
Hey, man.
We made it to an hour with no video.
Hey, that's crazy. We were just talking about bullshit again.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, but
hey, we love y'all.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you if you made it this far. I didn't check the statistics for the last video, so I can't really...
We can't roast y'all.
Yeah, I can't complain. I'm pretty sure you guys did not watch the whole video. Besides his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her again. Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm.
And Laisha, shout out to you.
She watching?
Yeah, she's watching, man.
Okay, good. You weren't sure last time.
No, I wasn't sure, man. I made sure now.
Okay, good. I was about to have to yell at her on Friday, dude. Like, why aren't you watching?
Why aren't you watching the fucking podcast, dude? Yeah, but she watched it.
Okay, good.
All right, but thank you guys for watching, man. Again, any artist, any creative, DM us, man. We'll shout you out. We have no problem.
We don't just comment.
Yeah, we don't need nothing in return.
We just want to, put people's art out there.
Yeah. I appreciate good art. So
make sure you go follow Marin, by the way. If you need any art done, hit her up. Amazing artist.
Again, that'll be in the description.
Yes.
Our social medias are in the description. Please smash that subscribe button.
Hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time that we upload. Yeah.
Yeah, we do that shit as a joke, but it's like...
It's true, though. Like,
yeah, but...
actually do it.
That would be pretty cool if you guys did that, man. Like, honestly, man. Like, because... What's even our subscriber count? Like,
14?
14, 15? That's crazy,
I think we
man.
lost one, actually.
We lost one?
I think so, dude.
Bro, whoever unsubscribed, man, I'm beating your booty hole, man. When you sleep.
I peeped you sub to our mans, by the way.
Yeah.
No, we're
I meant to do that with my personal account, man.
Oh, okay. It's cool. It's cool. 11 views. Oh, that's the one. Okay. I was confused. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Why isn't it showing all?
Update.
Update.
WWE responded, bro.
Oh, what happened?
They said, fuck no, man. You can't use our video.
We're not making any money, dude.
First of all, the channel that uploaded that is not a WWE channel. So I'm confused. Talk to them. I'm gonna snitch on them, man. What are you talking about? You're complaining about us that watched your video, of a 5-minute clip of your video in the middle of an hour, but you're not complaining about the guy that uploaded your footage. I'm confused. Like, what's...
Hurts my brain.
I don't understand that.
Patreon coming soon, y'all. It's like, no.
Yeah, modern WWE is trash, man. Fuck you guys. I don't know what the hell you guys are on.
Yeah, fuck you, Vince.
Attitude Era would have liked us reacting to that.
Yeah, y'all would have reposted us.
Yeah, you would be like, hey, shout out to these white men watching our video.
JR would have shouted us out in the middle of the match, dude.
Yeah, he's like, he's got a family, and he still watches. Yeah, but again, thank you for watching the video.
Have a good day, good afternoon, good morning.
Afternoon, good night.
Good night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. We're out.